Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my presentation, and thank you for watching this video. And today I'm going to present you the result of our research. In the title is the legal risk of non-bank Sharia financing for household purchases and their implication for consumer protection. First, let me introduce our team. Professor Dr. Ratna Zanwarita as a chairman, Professor Dr. Denisri Imaniati as a member, and myself, my name is Arif Rijal Ansori as a member, Renitri Melawati as a member, Yuliana Indasari as a member too. The presentation will be divided into main section. The first, introduction, the second, methodology, the third, result and analysis, and the fourth, conclusion. Introduction. Home ownership is regulated by Law Number 1, year 2011 on housing and settlement areas. The housing financing system consists of conventional and Sharia, formal and informal financing. Formal financing is carried out by formal institutions like banks, finance companies. Informal, a community-based financing was planning, implementation, and management are carried out by the community and non-governmental organization. Informal financing has no specific regulation governing it. For this reason, research was conducted with the aim of the first explaining the legal risk of Sharia based on bank home ownership financing. The second, finding the legal risk implication of Sharia based non-bank home ownership financing related to consumer protection. Methodology, the research method used in this study is a normative juridical approach with descriptive analytical nature. The data used include secondary and primary data, purposive sampling techniques, and qualitative data analysis technique through legal interpretation. And result and analysis. Legal risk of Sharia-based non-bank home ownership financing, namely unclear regulatory framework, Sharia compliance risk, secondary financing securitization risk, institutional risk, and risk of collateral execution. The implication of legal risk have the potential to cause legal uncertainty in dispute resolution, cancel of a revocable financing contract, unclear supervision or control, and institution that impose sanction if there are a violation. Legal risk implication can have a very significant impact on financial losses, damage to reputation, operational disruption, and business uncertainty. In relation to consumer protection, it affects a violation of consumer right, namely the right to correct, clear, and honest information about the condition and guarantees of goods or services. Protection and effort to properly resolve consumer protection dispute that give rise to responsibility of business actor. And the last conclusion, legal risk of Sharia-based non-bank home ownership financing. There are no specific regulation governing non-bank Sharia-based home ownership financing institution. The absence of regulation has led to uncertainty regarding their position and status, namely whether they are classified as financial institution or non-financial institution. However, general regulation apply to businesses that provide non-bank home ownership financing. There are at least 5 legacies associated with non-bank Sharia-based home ownership financing. financing. The first, unclear regulatory framework, and the second, Sharia compliant risk. The third, secondary financing securitization risk. The fourth, institutional risk, and the fifth, risk of collateral execution. The implication risk of legal risk in Sharia non-bank home ownership financing, potential cause legal uncertainty in dispute resolution, financial agreements that are void or voidable, and unclear supervision or control, and institution that impose a sanction if there are businesses actor who commit a violation. Legal risk can have a very significant impact on an organization, including financial losses, cost to pay fines, compensation, and other legal costs that can be very large. Reputational damage and uh, lawsuit can damage to positive image of an organization in the eyes of the public, consumer, and investor. Operational disruption and lengthy legal process can interfere with daily business activities. Business uncertainty and lawsuit create uncertainty and can hinder business growth. In addition, legal risk can affect consumer protection, affecting consumer right, namely the right to accurate, clear, and honest information about the condition and warranty of goods and or service, the right of obtain advocacy, protection, and appropriate consumer protection, dispute resolution effort that give rise to the responsibility of business actor, in this case, developer. That is the result of our research. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.